I had kids kind of young, and I had quit my job to be a stay-at-home mom, and I felt really discouraged. And I was just raising my kids, super busy with just the day-to-day of all of that. And in the meantime, all my friends did not have children yet, and they were really just doing amazing things with their careers. And I felt really sad, like for myself. I felt like I was getting left behind a little bit, and I was so proud of them. I was so amazed and just impressed by, because they're like my crazy friends from high school and college, and I'm like, look at them, they're doing these amazing things, their careers. And I felt like what I was doing, like being at home with my children, was not impressive, and I didn't feel proud of myself, and I feel like I'm gonna start crying. And I think I just gave myself such a hard time about it. I was like, oh, I didn't amount to anything. This is like all I'm doing is like raising my kids. But I think in hindsight, I realized like the time is so short because they grow up so quickly, and now they're all in school, and like I have so much more time to like focus on myself and things I want to do, and I've started different things. I wish somebody had told me that when I was a young mom. Like, you feel like you're doing something so worthless just by being home and being with your kids, but it's like the most amazing thing you could do to like be there for your children. There's time to grow your career and things like that later on, and so just be there and enjoy every moment. And I'm honestly we're proud of it, and we're proud of like the family unit that we've built. And I probably a lot of that had to do with me just being there day in and day out, and being at every single thing, even though at the time I felt so horrible about it, which is sad. When I look back, I'm like, I wish I hadn't felt that bad about it. It was amazing that I got to do that.
What would you tell a mom who's working right now and she wants to stop working?
I know.
But it would really rock the boat.
Yeah, so I think that's the reality of a lot of people's situations, and I think that's beautiful in its own way. Some of the things that I had a hard time with not working is I felt like my girls weren't going to see their mom do anything other than just being their mom or just cleaning the house, and I wanted them to see that I could do more than that. And that's why I'm trying to build stuff for myself now, even if it's a little later. So I think when kids see their parents working and working so hard to do something for themselves, but also to provide for the family, I think that's really powerful for them to see as well.
What advice would you give somebody who's young children to more time with themselves?
I think it's easy to be like, well, nobody's home now, so I'm just gonna chill. But I find that I don't do well when I find myself in those situations, and I like to just keep myself very active and busy. And in terms of starting something for yourself, whether it's getting a job or starting a business, I always tell people just do it, just put yourself out there. So many people are so scared to just start, and I feel like you can start so small, especially now. You can start an Instagram page, you can start a small business out of your house, which is what I did too. But I think the scariest part is starting, and nobody knows really what they're doing. If you hear all these people's stories, all these entrepreneurs, they all started so small, out of their garages and with their 3 neighbors, and you just do a little bit at a time, and you just keep going.